The airport's initial goals for Spirit were modest.
And they leaned over the table and they said, Mr. Monzo, if we don't get $60,000 a year, we're not going to be there. I said, oh, okay, very good.
The arrival of Spirit Airlines in Latrobe in 2011 launched a new era for Palmer Regional Airport. The airport had lost airline service in 2009. Now it's a bustling place.
We're going to be at 4 flights a day. And we're going to do Orlando, we're going to do Myrtle Beach, Fort Lauderdale, and Fort Myers. So that's an amazing transition for this airport from almost nothing, well actually last year nothing, right up to 4 flights a day. And we're excited, we're ready to go. We expanded the facilities downstairs. We added enough room so we can hold 2 flights at the same time. We have a new boarding bridge, a brand new boarding bridge, $1 million bridge. And now we have 2 bridges, so you can put 2 flights of people and be ready to go.
How many flights daily do you anticipate during the summer, assuming there's not a resurgence of COVID?
If there's not a resurgence of COVID and we're able to maintain, I think that we'll be up in around 5 flights a day on some days.
That's pretty busy.
That is extremely busy for us, and we're excited about the prospects.
The airport's initial goals for Spirit were modest.
I went to them and told them that, listen, I said, it's not going to do us any good unless we have you and we're able to make 10,000 payments a year. And they leaned over the table and they said, Mr. Monzo, if we don't get $60,000 a year, we're not going to be there. I said, oh, okay, very good.
Then in 2019, a milestone, 2 million passengers.
Did you anticipate getting to 2 million passengers inside of 9 or 10 years?
No way. I mean, that's unbelievable to us. And we'd love it to be more.
Right.
You know, if you get another airline, that's great. That provides some kind of different service. You know,
right.
Now we have a leisure service, and that's coming back. That's coming back quickly. The business side of it, we're hoping it comes back. If we can get a small or something that can get you to Topeka, that's what we want to do.
Economists put a high figure on the airport's value.
It's just amazing. They anticipate that just the airline being here brings about $125 million economic impact to the region. And we always said business breeds business, and this certainly has.
You bet. You've got an anniversary here coming up.
Yeah, next month. 38 years, what a wonderful experience for me. I mean, you know, I've gone through some issues, health issues in the past couple years. That what a great place to work. The people here are fantastic. I mean, we have a very small staff. You know, there's only 5 of us in this office. I mean, it's not like we have hundreds of people. The authority's great to work for, and the authority have always invigorated us to do the right thing. And they've always been a first-class operation, and they always told us if you're going to do it, you're going to do it right, and we're going to back you 100%.
Is the airport today as you envisioned it 10, 12 years ago?
No, it's much more than what I ever thought we would be. I thought we'd be a good, strong general aviation airport, and there's nothing small about general aviation. Believe me, LJ Aviation and Vino Aviation, they're very viable corporations that do a great job, and that's all that kept us alive for a long, long time. This commercial service operation, did we ever think it was going to happen? No, and it just thrived. And we grew together. We grew together with a corporation that was willing to, step up and say, okay, we're going to take a chance on you, and we're going to do a leap of faith. And we both jumped over the same cliff at the same time. And thank goodness, about halfway down, we found parachutes. And now we're floating to the earth. So that's where we're at.
This is the Arnold Palmer Regional Airport.
It sure is.
How big a factor was Mr. Palmer in the success of this facility?
Mr. Palmer could get you fired up over anything. And he got the authority fired up. He was a person that, he never said, we can't do it. He said, if you can't do it that way, let's figure out a way to do it. And that's what's instilled.
And didn't the Spirit executive make an announcement at an air show that was unexpected?
Yeah, we were doing an air show, and he got here, and he got on the ramp, and he looked around, and he said, "Oh my God, look at these people here." And he says, "I have a special announcement I want to do." And I said, "Let's get you up on the announcer stand."
And the announcement was the start of Spirit service from Latrobe.
And I said, "Geez, what a spectacular thing for us."
Spirit's rock-bottom fares drive its success at Palmer Regional, and so does unique free parking, which the airport says is here to stay.
38 years, you're going for 40?
Yeah, sure. I'll keep doing it. I'm still having fun with it. As long as I'm having fun with it, I'll keep doing it.
From its start in the 1930s to one of the busiest regional airfields in the nation, on to the next 2 million passengers at Arnold Palmer Regional Airport.